Well, it says I'm live, and here I am in Boca Raton. Thanks, folks, for tuning in today. I wanted to share a few thoughts with you to get us ready for tomorrow, which is Foundational Friday. You can see the heavy equipment working back here. Let's make sure we get that going. There we go. We got to get our heavy equipment because we're going to be doing a lot of foundational work tomorrow, putting in the foundation to build a bigger business. But let's talk about today, which was called Thoughtful Thursday, but I've changed the name. The name is going to be Thankful Thursday because we have so much to be thankful for. I want to just say thank you to Chris Cowan this morning for leading our small group devotional. It'll always be in the Lighthouse Point office on Thursdays at 8:30. Chris talked about the power and God's promises to those that have a thankful heart, which is so interesting because the Miracle Morning talks about getting out of bed and saying the things that we're thankful for. Larry Kindle of Ninja Selling talks about getting out of bed and while you're having your cup of coffee, writing 2 notes of gratitude to somebody for what you're thankful for. Isn't it interesting? And in Scripture, Psalm 118, which is the absolute middle book of the Bible. There's more books to the beginning and more books to the end. That's the exact middle book of the Bible, Psalm 118. And it says in the first line, "Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever." Forever is a pretty long time, but give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. Then Chris tied that into the story of King Jehoshaphat and Judah. And the king learned that 3 armies was coming against the kingdom. So he started praying in thanksgiving to God and just giving God the glory and the praise. And God revealed to them, those there in Judah, that their role was to get up early in the morning and go face the enemy. And as they were facing the enemy, King Jehoshaphat had them singing Psalm 118. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. And while they're doing this, God takes care of the whole situation. So what army is coming against you? Or just like we saw the admiral there with the Marines all up to their neck in mud. And what happens? One of the Marines starts singing, and then 2, then 3. And all the Marines that are in the mud are all singing, which makes the mud a little less cold, the wind a little less strong. You see, when we give thanks, it just changes our spirit and God blesses us. So Thankful Thursday. Let's talk about Foundational Friday. That's tomorrow. How's our heavy equipment doing? Pretty good? So we need to do activities in our business that I call our in the dirt activities. Things like adding to your sphere of influence. Things like planning out this week and next week, what days you're going to work, what things you're going to do. I've already given you a suggestion as to an agenda. You know, we've got Money Monday, Terrific Tuesday. We've got Wonderful Wednesday, Thankful Thursday, and Foundational Friday. So what are you going to do this week? What are you going to do next week? What are you going to do through the month of November? What activities and date and when are you going to do them in the month of December? So Foundational Friday, weekly, monthly schedule. Are you working on a business plan? Are you out speaking with people and telling them about the first-time home buyer program where we save $2,000, we being the buyer, for as long as they own the home? Folks, we've taken the time to put together with John Deming 4 workshops for you to invite people in to learn about how they can access this money for as long as they own the home, up to $2,000 cash back from the IRS. Folks, just let me encourage you. I showed you yesterday in the chart, year after year in the month of December, we have this spike in the number of closings. And yet so many real estate agents are now taking off. So this is a huge opportunity for you to put yourself in the public, to put yourself in front of people at open houses, at going and doing your pop buys and visiting with people. There's buyers that need and want to write business and will close it before the end of 2018, before the close of December. They're going to be closing on these properties. Folks, why do you think that we always have this spike of closings in the month of December? It's for that very reason. So if you'll be engaged in the business, you're going to be the folks that are enjoying that spike of closed business in the month of December. And let me tell you, those paychecks are going to be handy when the bills start rolling in from the holiday season. So folks, let me encourage you to be engaged on a daily basis, to get up in the morning and do your gratitudes. And let's make this the most amazing November and December that you ever had. I am so delighted and grateful that I can work with you. Thanks for taking some time to watch me this afternoon. Have a great day, and God bless.